if men have made this conclusion, but women are like the ultimate video game. There's been some research on video games and the brain on how to hijack this part of a man's brain to keep him engaged. And the reason I think that video games are so intriguing to men is because the landscape is always changing. It's always a new problem to solve, and it kind of calls on more advanced and continually advancing skills of problem solving. If we were to translate that same enjoyment factor, the thing that they are doing in their downtime for fun, to relationships, in my opinion, it is the same skill set. So what we have to do is to start to break this down into actionable layers of what needs to be developed sequentially so that your skills are building and it stays in that fun challenge level where it's like, ooh, I can solve for this. I bet there's a solution here, and making it more like a game. This is when dating gets to be fun. This is when you get to bring more of that empowered masculine energy that is naturally attractive to the feminine to your dating life. Because you naturally have these skills. These are things that you're good at. We just have to apply them in a different context than you've been used to and break it down in this sequence of order. Okay, if we're at level 1, these are the challenges that we need to be solving for. And as you're building that skill set and gaining some momentum, then we move to level 2. This is how I've broken down my men's program Rooted, because there are kind of like 7 key steps that a man has to make to shift in order to see women as this ongoing process of challenge. If you are a guy who has been historically in dynamics where you find yourself with women who have these huge lists of needs that you get to feel really helpful, but the power dynamic is like this instead, or the women who are out of your league feel like this. If those are the 2 experiences that you've had in dating, Rooted is designed for you. It's meant to close that gap so that it feels like you are making incremental progress, and you're naturally going to be attracting new levels of women. You're going to be able to grow together, and the great thing is that these skills translate to the relationship longevity, because as you are able to close that gap and stay engaged, it can become a self-fueling cycle, and it's going to continue to create this chemistry and attraction between the 2 of you as you grow together in more intimate dynamics. I find that specifically for this type of man, the information alone is enough to shift things. Once you start practicing, you create a new feedback loop for yourself, and that is when the magic starts to happen. You naturally will embody more confidence, and that's going to radiate everywhere that you go. You're going to be attracting a new type of woman. You're going to feel on the same level as this type of woman who you deserve to be with, and she wants to be with you. I want for you to be able to step into a more confident, empowered masculine energy and really let yourself be seen. Give yourself the gift of that intimacy that you've been looking for in the dynamics that you have been creating. We just have to clarify a few things. So if you want to play this game, let me know. I'm here for you, and I hope this helps.